Blackstone presents Red List, MI5 and the British Intellectuals in the 20th Century by David Caute. This book is read by Dennis Kleinman. In Memory of Martha. Note on sources. The released files available to the public can be found in the National Archive, TNA at Kew in southwest London, or online. Within the main text, most of the file references in the TNA have been retained, often beginning KV2, plus some serial numbers and other source data. The reference notes following the text include non-archival sources consulted. Although the procedure of file release excludes the living, my apologies to any persons who suffer embarrassment because their loved ones are named, or chagrin because they are not. When I was younger, we would joke that I would rather die than admit my telephone isn't tapped. Introduction. What we here call the other history of MI5 may be a melancholic introduction to the political mindset and culture of the British state during the 20th century. We may prefer to imagine MI5 as a shadowy but romantic outfit, smoking briar pipes while intent on trapping Nazi fifth columnists engaged in reporting the shallows and tides of potential landing beaches, or in flushing out clandestine Nazi radios relaying shortage of rifles in Dad's army, or perhaps the outstanding work of the double agent Juan Pujol, codenamed Garbo, transmitting valuable disinformation to the Abwehr before the Normandy landings. Here we explore MI5's covert pursuit of men and women arbitrarily designated as subversives, as threats to national security, but who are no such thing. Typically, they were unafraid to express dissenting views of the national interest. Most were perceived by MI5 as guilty by association, real or imagined, with the Communist Party and the Soviet Union. Together they constitute MI5's invisible red list. This suspicion of a socialist insurrection at any time was the core of MI5's values and pursuits for 70 years. The circles of perceived subversion extended out even to Marxist groups critical of the Soviet Union, Trotskyists, for example, and also black nationalists challenging white British rule throughout the empire. While MI5 pursued the national interest as defined by successive British governments, the security service was a law unto itself, shielded by secrecy, its principal officers being strong characters engaged in pursuits, prejudices, hunches of their own.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?